Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Monday the 30th of September 2024. Early in the morning here in Bangkok. I've got to go out early today and be out for most of the day. This might be the only game I can get in today, I'm not sure. But welcome fellow Sudokans. What's a Sudokan? It's you, because you are going to learn to play the game of Sudoku in a basic way. Every Monday we have the easy level game, which includes some basic instructions from me on how to play the game. What's going on in the world? The country that gave us Hitler has now given us a new version of Nazism, the so-called Freedom Party. Have you ever noticed how fascists call themselves freedom something, freedom this, freedom that, when in fact that's the opposite of what they're actually doing? I guess that's it. They always talk, the opposite, say the opposite of what they're doing. Scary stuff. The right-wing party in Austria, pro-Kremlin, anti-Islam, won 28.8% of the votes. Now I don't know if that's going to if they're going to be able to form a government or not. Let's hope not. Let's hope everybody else goes against them and forms a government instead, because we do have coalition politics in Austria. But that's a scary moment. I was saying the other day what a beautiful country Austria was when I visited as a boy, and geographically it certainly is beautiful, but the people, some certain segments of the people obviously have something to learn. I think we should show videos of World War II Auschwitz. I don't know what's going on in the world at the moment. People seem to have forgotten. They've forgotten what Nazis actually did. I think it's just I don't know. People are younger. They don't have the memories of relatives who were involved in World War II. So, as much as survivors tell people, I'm talking about Jewish survivors, as much as they tell people what went on, it seems to be ignored. So I think we need to see film again. I know stupid conspiracy theorists will say it's fake or something like that. We know it's not fake. We have to show films. The other day I was watching car accidents when I was taking my driving education. And it's horrible, really scary. You just can hardly watch. The same thing applies whenever you see videos from Auschwitz or other places like that. You can't bear to look without wanting to vomit or cry or something. And that's what we need to be showing people. People need to have their ideas woken up and understand these Nazis are not going away. They have to be challenged all the time. Anyway. I have got to get on with this game because I've got stuff to do. Right, how do we play the game of Sudoku? We've got 9 squares in every row across this 9x9 grid, 9 squares down and 9 squares in these small sections which are outlined in black lines. What do? We fill in the empty squares with digits. Now you can see obviously some squares are, we sometimes call these cells. These cells, some already have digits in them, 7s you can see here, 2s. If you're using a computer, it will highlight these numbers for you. So how do we go about filling in the missing numbers? It's a game of logic, it's not a game of guessing. So let's look at this block over here, which has 2, 5, 6, and 7. Now, since there are only 9 squares, the idea to remember is that a number can appear only once. There are only 9 squares. Numbers 1 to 9 are the numbers that we fit in. So what do we say? We have a 1 in this row already. We have a 1 in this row already. So these 4 squares cannot be 1. These 3 because of this one here, and this square because of this one here. And these squares are already filled in with digits. That leaves only 1 blank square. We know that a 1 must appear there. Okay, now what's left along? We have 2 empty squares in this row here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have a 6 anywhere? No, we don't. We've got 7 and 8. Do we have a 9 anywhere? No, we don't. So what do we know? These 2 empty squares must be filled by 6 and 9. Those are the only 2 numbers that we can have for this row. Now we ask ourselves about this square here. Do we know anything about this square? The answer is no, not really, not very much. What about this square? Do we know anything about this square? Yes, we do. we know that it can't be 9. There are two reasons it can't be 9. We have a 9 in this block here, which means that can't be 9. We also have a 9 down here, doubly forbidden. So this square can't be 9. Now, it means that that square there is going to have to be 9, and this is going to have to be 6. And now we have a complete row already. Now, there are two empty squares at the top and bottom of this column here. Let's see what we've got again. We've got 1. Do we have 2? No, we don't. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we have 7? No, we don't. We've got 8 and 9. So it means that 2 and 7 have to be in these empty squares here. Look at this number, this block at the top. Can it be 2? No, it can't, because we've got 2 in here already. So we know 2 is down here. We could have also said 7 can't be in this square, so 7 has to be up there. My cat is chewing his mouth. I'm sitting here with Joni, my anti-Nazi cat. Joni, stop it. He doesn't like me playing Sudoku, but anyway, got to cuddle him a little bit because I'm going to be out most of the day and he'll be lonely. What's going on? What else do we need? So what you can, let's see, there are 3 empty squares here. What is missing for this row? What's missing is 2, 4 and 8. Can we get anything there? 2, 4 and 8. The answer is no, I don't think so. Okay, but I want to show you something else. All right, so there are empty squares here. Let's see what numbers are missing for this block. We've got 1. Do we have 2? No. 3? Yes. 4? No. 2 and 4 are missing. 5, 6? How about 7? No. So the missing numbers here have to be 2, 4. Stop it, Joni, stop it. 2, 4 and 7 in those 3 squares there. Now let's look at this square here. Do we know anything? Yes, we know it can't be 2. Anything else? Yes, it can't be 7. So if it can't be 7 and it can't be 2, it has to be 4, because that's all that's left. And 2 and 7 will be in these 2 squares. Now let's see, we've got 7 from here. This square can't be 7, can it? So 7 goes here and 2 finishes this block like this. Now we'll take that 2 that we just filled in, 2 blocks across here. When I say blocks across, I mean stops it from becoming another 2 blocks up here. That gives me a 2 there. 2 goes up to the top like this, and then a 2 across here. Only one possible location for the 2. Now if any of this is too fast, please rewind, go back, watch it again. You'll do me a big favor if you watch the videos again anyway, because increases my views. Right, we've got 4 blocking across here, and we've got 4 blocking up here. I've got to go a bit fast today, I'm sorry, because I have got to go out and go to work. 8 blocks up here, and that's going to put an 8 into that square there. 3 blocks this square here, so that's going to be a 3, and then a 1 will fit into this square down here. Joni, stop it. We've got 3 blocking across here and 3 blocking down here, so that means 3 must go there. And the last number to place here in this column is a 1. We don't yet have a 1, so we'll put a 1 there. My cat has a psychological problem where he chews his mouth. It's getting worse. It's a kind of bit like a human tick or something, but I don't know no idea how to solve that particular problem. Stop it, cat, stop it. Okay, we have 9 blocking down here, 9 blocking down here, and 9 across there. It's going to put a 9 into that square there. Missing numbers in this column are 4 and 6. Hopefully you can see that 6 stops that from becoming a 6. We'll put the 6 down there, and that must be the 4 to complete this column. Now 4 also blocks down here and across there. That'll give us a 4 there. Six blocks across here. That gives us 6 in that square, and the last digit here for this block is an 8. Now if you look across here, you see there's only 1 empty square. We need a 4 to complete this row. Joni, stop it. 4 blocks down here, and across there. That gives me a 4 there. 1 blocks down here. We don't yet have a 1 in this row, so we can put a 1 there. And the missing digit for this row is a 5. Like I say, if it's too fast, Please watch again. 5's block up here like this and 5 across here. That gives me a 5 in that square. 5 blocks. Oh no, can't do it. I thought I'd found something else, but no, not true. Johnny, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it. Okay, so I want to show you how we think forward a little bit. So 6 blocks up here and 6 blocks across here like this. Okay, now what does it mean? It means that 6 is either in this square or this square. Which one? I don't really know, but I do know that it's either there or there, because nothing else is possible because of these 6s, right? So let's think about this. 6 is in one of these two squares. Now, if 6 is in this square, it's going to block all the way down here. And if 6 is in this square, it's still going to block all the way down here. So it doesn't matter whether 6 is there or in the other square. It can't be down in these two squares down here. And now we've got this 6 blocking down. So we know that 6 goes there. 6 blocks across here. Here's the 6. The last number here is a 5. Joni, stop it. Go outside. Go outside. You're driving me nuts now. I've got to put the cat down. He's chewing his mouth, and it's very annoying and horrible too. 1 blocking up here, 1 across there. There is a digit 1. And missing numbers 5 and 7. 7 blocks down here. There's the 7. And the last number we need here for this block is a 5. 5 blocks up here and across there. That gives me a 5 in that square. There's only 1 number we need for this column. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have a 6 yet, so that's got to be a 6. Now there's only 1 number missing in this block, and it's an 8. So we'll put out 8 there. There are 2 numbers left for this row. What are they? 6 and 9, I think. And we've got 6 blocking from down there. So there's the 6 and there's the 9. 9 blocks down here and 9 blocks across here. There's our 9. Then 9 goes up here, 9 goes down there. There's our 9. What's left? There's 1 empty square in this column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have an 8. Let's put the 8 in. There's 1 number missing in this row. 1, we don't have a 2 yet, so let's put the 2 there. And then 2 blocks up here and across here like this gives me a 2 in that square. Now there's only 1 number missing for this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 I think it is. 7 goes there. 7 blocks down here, there's the 7. There's only 1 number for this row or for this block. It's got to be 8. 8 blocks up here, there's the 8. Missing digit here is a 3. 3 blocks up here, there's our 3. The last number to place here is a 1. So I'm sorry for rushing through that, but I am actually in a big hurry today, going out even earlier than normal. So but there are lots of other easy games with a bit more explanation on this channel. Just go to the playlist for easy games or Guardian Easy, and you'll see lots of practice games there. Thank you very much. Bye bye.